To understand how China is battling COVID-19 and its consequences, one needs to follow the money. By the latest count, in addition to loans worth $113 billion granted by financial institutions and more than $70 billion paid out by insurance companies, the Chinese government has allocated about $13 billion to counter fallout from the virus. The numbers could look abstract. However, breaking the data down reveals how the money is being carefully targeted. The government is allocating the money based on a thorough evaluation of the system's strengths. The central government has supplied about $3.6 billion. Nearly one-fifth of the amount has been channeled to the epicenter of the outbreak, Hubei province, to provide the central government oversight over the core health problem. Local governments, by being closer to the people and their needs, are equipped with more local knowledge that allows them to surgically support key manufacturers or producers that are struggling. Together, they have borne the bulk of the financial responsibility with an allocation of more than $9 billion. It is carefully targeted, divided into hundreds of thousands of individual grants that are tailor-made by and for each county, town, city, and business. Take Zhejiang Province as an example. Yongjia County, a county of roughly 800,000 people in the southeast of the province, has a sizable agricultural sector. Due to fallout from the virus, the county government has raised the subsidy rate for equipment used in tea production from 30% to 50% with a roughly $60,000 investment. In Huzhou City, farmers who harvest fast-growing vegetables in greenhouses with more than 5 mu, or 3,000 square meters of plantation area, will receive a one-time $43 per mu subsidy to boost production. In the neighboring Jiangsu province, similar policies have been implemented as well. More than $7 million was allocated to Nanjing Pharmaceutical Company Limited for emergency production of protective gear and other medical supplies. But just tracking the allocated cash is not enough. The government is also providing financial support to companies in core industries through policy. As businesses are forced to suspend operations for months, some critical firms have become cash poor and driven to the brink of insolvency. The central government released a set of policies to cut taxes and help to sustain the companies. One natural gas company in Yunnan province was able to get a roughly $900,000 tax deduction just 2 hours after applying, according to Xinhua. For those that are essential to combating the virus, the government also grants exemptions and deductions to help boost production. A biotech company in Shanghai has a daily production of 50 tons of disinfectant. Under the new policy, it would be able to invest more than $700,000 in enlarging production capability and get nearly $86,000 of tax deductions. Some used to believe that whenever China faces a problem, it just pumps money into the system to solve it. But the money flow over the course of the past several months shows that the Chinese government, both at local and central levels, is tapping into the system's strengths. With the central government focused on directly combating the health issues, local governments have been able to use their financial resources to stem the economic impact of the virus. The all-of-government approach has been able to mitigate COVID-19's negative consequences, thereby buying the world time to make necessary health and economic preparations for outbreaks beyond China's borders. And the money allocated is the tip of the spear in this global fight against the disease. If you want to know how China is using its strengths and taking responsibility for being on the front line against COVID-19, just follow the money and let the numbers speak for themselves.